And last, we have higher innovation. Innovation's increased when you create that multilateral communication during all of the phases: design, development, costing, and production. With the better collaboration tools, for instance, a designer might decide a garment needs a certain fabric. Well, that designer can then share a visual image or attributes of the fabric with their sourcing teams and determine if the manufacturer has something similar on hand way before the design's even completed. This is huge time saving and money savings in the material development phase. I recently met with Janet Selesky from Gartner Group, and when Janet and I were talking about collaborative supply chain platforms, she noted that in one of her reports, she talked about being able to tap into supply chain networks and that these sourcing functions just needed greater visibility. And this is still a real challenge. And the ability to do so is only going to increase in importance. So those of you attending today are really keyed into what's on the forefront of supply chain. Now, what do? As brands and retailers, you've already spent billions of dollars on PDM, ERP, transportation warehouse systems, and all of those big data systems, and there's a lot of information that comes from them. But a new class of technology has emerged in order to effectively use all that information that's extracted from these existing systems. Now, before we talk about that new technology, the other solution providers are promoting their products as extended PLM or EPLM solutions. What they really do is provide a platform where brands and retailers have better access to enterprise-wide information and tie together the design, production, and other management aspects of their business. But the major fault is that these extended solutions still lack the collaborative features that are necessary to bring together all the disparate role groups that need this information. And this is where the collaboration capabilities in a technology platform become an important conjoining layer for all of these other systems and parties. Through a platform like EC Suite, content from multiple technology systems and service providers is converged into a single solution instead of being retained in these separate silos. And because these other technology systems are now talking to each other, there's no disconnect, and the information is easily traded from one to another. And only then does it become easier for information to be mined. More importantly, the information can be used to collaborate with suppliers of every tier where the real benefits are derived. Furthermore, by connecting internal and external parties and all those different roles, this multilateral communication flows freely and provides a collaborative space for more efficient commerce. The brands we're working with at EC Vision have retained their existing solutions and are successfully implementing our collaborative platform to maximize the previous investments by using the information to make timely, fact-based decisions with input from vendors and suppliers. This gives the retailer the ability to effectively manage the supply stream by weighing the options when making choices that have better outcomes. But there is a level of trust involved, and historically effective collaboration with supply chain partners was never explored because of a lack of trust. The traditional lack of trust and control prevented retailers from collaborating closely with suppliers. It also caused friction and often redundancy when both parties duplicated the same tasks. With the transparency of shared data and mutual collaboration, retailers are now more comfortable to offload responsibilities to the suppliers. The trend to more open and bilateral communication has made this a non-issue, and the trust factor is no longer a barrier for developing and maintaining collaborative relationships. And most retailers have dismissed this as a concern. IDC Research Director Leslie Hand sums it up, and she says it best. It's all about having a platform where everybody who is responsible for getting a product to market can work collaboratively, share information, manage the timeline, and see calendar obligations, all in order to reduce waste, shorten cycle time, and cut costs. These are the features that you're looking for. And through a collaborative supply chain platform, you can ultimately lower design and production costs and improve profitability and productivity. So as I said, the benefits are really measurable. They range from early visibility, providing the means to quickly change direction and stay on trend, greater accuracy of product design, streamlined material development and costing, and the convenience of having a single repository of data with the most updated information that everyone in your ecosystem can access. Overall, collaboration improves relationships between retailers and suppliers of every tier, and that makes it a win-win for all. We'd be glad to address any questions. If you'd like to email us, we'll provide our contact information on the next screen. And again, I'd like to invite you to the next in the series of webcasts that will take place over the upcoming months. In each of these, I'm going to dig deeper into the 5 factors, risk being the next one in June, and talk about strategies for collaboration. I hope you can join us. With that, thanks for sharing your time. If you'd like to download the white paper version of this broadcast to share with your colleagues, come to the research library at ecvision.com. Have a great day.